The Colts are saved. Look, I might have sat here yesterday. By the way, this is actually coming out, I think, 2 days technically after the video I said the Colts are disappointment. They still are a little bit, but let me mention something. Sam Ehlinger is going to be the starting quarterback. Now, I want to get into my thoughts, my critiques, my loves of Sam Ehlinger. So, this guy's an absolute dog. I said the Colts lacked heart, lacked a game plan, lacked wanting to play the game, right? They just seemed to lack everything. And I thought it was coaching and staff and partly quarterback. Matt Ryan is now accepting his role as a leader on the bench. Sam is going to be the starter for the rest of the season. A lot of Colts fans are saying some things I don't like to hear. Let's get into some of that. First of all, why is it that Colts fans are like, well, I think we're just going to try this young buck. We're going to do bad, and then they're going to get to the draft and get someone good. The reason they drafted Sam Ehlinger is because they think he's good. He's a 6th-round pick, people say. Oh, he played at Texas. Oh, well, he played at Texas. That don't mean nothing. It does because of the way he played. So, if you look at the way someone plays at quarterback, and then when they come in the league, especially from Texas, it's not always the best, right? From Ohio State, it's not always the best. But those players are usually in the Heisman running and get talked about all over the place. Sam wasn't in Heisman running. He wasn't talked about over and over. He wasn't given any gratitude. This guy comes in the league, and very sadly, close after his draft date, I don't know how close, but his brother passes. And that is very, very tragic. And he goes on to have one of the best pre-seasons I've ever seen, right? So that right there is just never giving up great attitude that he keeps going. He jokes around with his players on Hard Knocks versus talking down to them or acting like he's amazing and this great, amazing hero. No, he says, look, I know I've had my problems playing sometimes. I know I'm not the greatest at all times, but he's a dog. Sam Ehlinger is going to change the identity of the Indianapolis Colts. He's going to come in. He's going to do something amazing. And I think it might be right away. That's crazy to say. People are thinking it's not going to come against the Commanders. Why not against the Commanders? Commanders are a good team, as I had mentioned. But they were a team that I was scared of because of the lack of heart. Yes, one guy coming back in doesn't change everything you think. But like when Shaq Leonard came back from injury last year, defense switched to flip and became turnover. Right? When he's been out this year, the defensive side of the ball, Zaire Franklin, has been a dog with heart on that defense. And he's brought it out of every single player on that defense. Matt Ryan makes every player around him like him. Slow, not wanting to really play. Looks like the love of the game isn't there, other than some of those wins, right? But the Colts aren't a 3-3 type of team. Ehlinger's going to make them legit. Now, how legit? We're talking about a really hard schedule. We're talking about a really hard playoff push if they want to make it that, right? But don't see this as the Colts giving up. I see it as the Colts actually giving into the idea that they can win now. Stop thinking about all these old guys that they bring in, or guys that don't have great IQ or great track records. You're bringing in a young guy, Sam Ehlinger, been in the system since last year, and he knows the team. Sam has a certified dog in him, like I said. He's going to turn things around. He's going to scramble. When the pocket breaks down, he's going to scramble. He's going to run outside of the pocket, make a pass. Will that be picked off sometimes? Yes, but way less than what Ryan was doing. He's not going to give the game away. He's going to be a good game manager as well. But at the same time, he's going to be a guy who can win you a game. And that's what matters, Woody. When you're talking about a team that can go to a Super Bowl, you're talking about a guy like Jalen Hurts for the Eagles, Kyler Murray for the Cardinals, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Allen for the Bills, Mahomes for the Chiefs. And if he plays well enough, Sam Ehlinger. It's Sam season. I am so happy. I've been wanting this to happen. I didn't even mention it in my last video, and I didn't think it would happen because the coaches and staff seemed like they didn't want to ever put in a young guy. Put in Jacob Eason for one play, he throws a pick six, or it was a pick. It was something really bad, I think, of that nature, and it was like, okay. You know, it was against the Rams, and it's like, okay. So, obviously, we can't put in these young guys. Yes, you can. Jacob Eason was more hyped up than Sam. I don't know. Sam has no really hype around him. If you look in the comments of an NFL post right now, they don't believe in Sam. And I wouldn't want it any other way. But just so you guys know, this YouTube channel and homegrown Colts 11 fans are rooting for Sam. We're all believing in him. He'll never see this video. That's not what it's about. What it's about is I believe in Sam. I love what the Colts are doing. One big thing though, one big asterisk right here. Colts, you aren't fully off the hook. You're not fully off the hook. Please do better play calling. With Sam Ehlinger, let him air out the ball. Let's do some, fake runs. You get a run or run it with Taylor, RPO type of thing, run pass option. That's going to be a big deal. If they do good play calling mixed with Sam playing, that's huge. But he's the type of guy that if the play calling is bad and the play breaks down, he can make his own play. Russell Wilson with the Seahawks-esque. Mahomes right now-esque. You know what I mean? Like, he can do that. So, be excited, Colts fans. I know I am. The future is bright for the Colts. That's the title. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Go Colts for the shoe. I'll see you guys next time. Predicting the game. We'll see how I feel by then. But right now, super hyped. Let's go.